having a child is becoming an unpaid Uber driver for someone who doesn't want to go to karate and hates you anyway.
If you believe that, you definitely shouldn't have a kid.
And it's hard work.
Of course it is. What good things aren't?
That is a narrative that I'm going to push back on, which is part of the problem, which is that it's the narrative of misery, which has been promoted.
I don't want people to miss out on how amazing this is. It's fucking awesome. My son is different every single day. Watching his curiosity with life, seeing how he smiles instantly when he wakes up in the morning. He's like the happiest creature that can exist in the morning. Him learning to jump on the bed this week and set up the pillow so he can do a somersault. The sound of the word that he says, somersault, and how cute that is. The way he squeezes my neck tightly when I'm giving him a hug. I cannot compare that to anything.
And it's not miserable to have children. It's joyful, but it's also really hard. And I think we have a bunch of pussies, actually.
Ooh, spicy over here.
And I'll tell you what I mean by that. They cannot deal with discomfort. They cannot deal with frustration. They cannot deal with sacrifice or hardship or responsibility.
Is she wrong?
They want it to be easy. Who said raising children was easy? You don't get the good stuff unless you put in the work. And it's the same if you're out in the world.
I mean, my whole thing is, if you want a special kind of life, it's not easy. I mean, I love ease. Ease is actually one of my founding principles in my work, that I believe life can be easy. However, the ease comes with, in my opinion, the amount of courage that we're able to bring to our life. I would actually argue that having a little kid has been easier than I thought. And a big part of that is I tuned out the kind of parents that complain. I tuned out the kind of voices of people who tell these horrible stories of how hard it's going to be. My wife and I used to talk about how we'd meet these people and we'd be sharing about how amazing it is being with our son, how great, all the great things that are happening. And the people would not really hear it. It's almost like they struggle to land how great this is. And then they'd say, oh, wait till this age, wait till 1, wait till 16 months, wait till this happens. And no matter what was happening in our life, we kept waiting. Our son's 2.5 now. And he's an angel. He's testing the boundaries now. He's finally started to test the boundaries. But all these horror stories that people are talking about have not happened to us. And that's a tough pill to swallow, because it means we've got to look in the mirror at our own resourcefulness, our own creativity, our own patience, our own responsibility. And that I believe that is a much greater predictor of our quality of life as parents, or even in all of life, whether you're a parent or not. Now, something that's important to keep in mind, we have a team, we have support, we have a nanny. We reach out to family members. I think parents, or even single parents like my mom, who are trying to do it all by themselves, that's going to be way more brutal. The support system lightens the load on all this stuff. And a lot of people are taught that it should be just mom, or just mom and dad. And I think that's nonsense too.
That's exactly what it is. You see so many of these feminists, and nobody's denying that life is difficult. But all of this whining and crying and then moaning and, oh, I can't do it, and all this other nonsense. That's exactly what it is. Like, you can't do anything. Can't do anything. You're just totally incapable. It's so tough. It's so difficult. I just want the man to do it is probably what they're going to fall back on. And the man has to take over all of your responsibilities while you're sitting up here talking about you have the mental load.
Yes.
Silly marriage.
Okay, how about love? Stability, somebody you can count on.
How many stable marriages do you know?
Somebody to talk to, someone to spend your life with.
I'm surrounded by people to talk to. I doubt that's going to change.
How about just not dying alone?
Starting when I was 12, we moved each one of my grandparents into a nursing facility, and my parents went the same way. Make no mistake, we all die alone. Oh, fuck.
Brian left me.
Okay, all right.
Say this to your husband tonight and watch what it does to him. Look him in the eyes and say to him, I don't just love you, I respect you. Not for what you buy me, not for what you post about me online, not for how you look, but for how you carry us. For how you get up and go to work even when you are exhausted. For how you protect this home. For how you try every single day. Men don't need more pressure. They need to know that they are seen. You would be surprised at how many husbands feel like they are failing silently. So tell him you see his effort. Tell him you are proud of him. Tell him you would choose him again. Sometimes the strongest thing that you can do for your marriage is speak life into the man that is holding it all together.
My marriage story is the epitome of when a man knows he knows. We did a podcast, my husband and I, for 2 hours. We spoke for 8. He went home thinking, that's my wife. When he left, I thought, that's my husband. I even called my friend and said, that's my husband. He came back a week later. We had another conversation. Within another week or so, we were engaged. He phoned my father and asked for permission. Within 3 months, we planned a wedding together. We got married. We saved our first kiss until the wedding, and the rest is history. So he is the definition of how God created men. Men know, they label things. They know who is their wife, and they know who's not. And if he's not saying that you're his wife, it's because you're not his wife. Where women get the most stuck is being called a wife. You probably are a wife, wifey, you're wifey material, but are you his wife? That's a whole different story.
No, we need to go back to, are you a wife, period? Because some of these ladies aren't wives. End of story. We can sit up here and try to gaslight, try to tell them they're closer than they think they are, but they're not. They're further than they think they are. They're way away from the goal. They're not even close to it. They think because they go to therapy that, oh yeah, it's on the way. It's not. It's not on the way. It's not even close.
Brother was gaslit. You remember what I've said before, fellas? The most gaslit person in America are black men. Mírame. Look at me. Look at me. The most gaslit person in the United States of America today in 2026 is the black man, and this is the proof. That brother just simply asked a simple question. Let's do it one more again. Hold on. We're going to do it all the way from the beginning. Let's do it again.
As a single man who doesn't have any kids, why do we catch criticism for not wanting to commit to a woman who has kids?
Stop right there. Why do they catch criticism for that? They don't want to answer the question, but I'll answer the question. Brother, it's the same reason why black men who say, my preference is for a sister that keeps herself in shape. He catch criticism for that. My preference is for a sister that's lighter skinned. He catch preference for that. He gets hell for that. My preference is for a younger lady. He gets hell for that. My preference is for a sister that's more submissive. He gets hell for that. It's because, brother, black men are not to express or have any desires, any standards, period. And we know this is a bunch of bunk. We know it. If a black man expresses a preference, he didn't put anybody down. He didn't say anything. If he just says, I prefer this, there will be hell to pay.
It's exactly like he was saying. They don't expect a man to have, they want a man to be a leader, but they don't want the man to have an opinion. I mean, you didn't already started off on the wrong foot. But the fact that for him to have no opinion, you want that man to be a leader and have no opinion. He's not even going to be in a relationship without an opinion. It's just going to be you being followed around by a dog or something like that. I mean, shoot, even your dogs and your cats got more opinion than he do. They got more sway and more influence with you than a man does. Oh, you want to eat right now? What do you want to eat? Oh, you don't like that food? Let me go get you some high quality premium food. Won't even cook the man a steak. Let me go do this for you. Let me go do that for you. Men keep on experiencing this from these types of modern women. And y'all try to shame that man for saying, wait a minute. How come we get shamed when we say this is not what we want? Well, you this, now. That's not what we asked. How come a man, when he states his preference, is demonized?
Why do I date black women? Well, that's easy. Well, first of all, I don't date black women. I am currently in a relationship with a black woman who I will marry because I love this woman. But I have historically predominantly dated black women. And there's been times in my life where I've been asked why, which I think should be a rhetorical question, but I'll entertain you with an answer. And the answer is so easy. Because early on, where white women denied me, black women accepted me. It was how often when I dated white women, it seemed like they wanted me to be a version of a man that they thought was ideal, and that often the black women I dated wanted me to be the best version of myself that I already was. It was how my white exes used to say, you can't grow hair at all, like you don't even try, and how black women said, ooh, you just have a sexy bald head. It was how white women told me that my beard was too prickly and uncomfortable, and how black women put oil on it and softened it up. So why do I love black women? It's because it's where I found love, and covered in love, and taught how to love, and shown that love isn't this affectionate feeling that makes you feel ushy and gushy. It's sacrifice and consistency. It felt real. It felt raw. It felt like home. Happy Black History Month.
There was a woman that said something like men are not even trying with their looks. They don't go get she didn't say Botox. She said something to the effect of going and getting a hair patch or something like that. I was like, what? What? Men? So men have to go put on fake stuff because you put on fake stuff? What?
Okay, yeah, it's 2026. I'm getting tired of this narrative. Let me go ahead and put this to rest. Example. Girl, if you want that man to continue to apply pressure, girl, if you want that man to act right, girl, if you want him to be the best version of himself, I'm going to tell you what you need to do, girl. Treat your man like shit. You know, they like that. You try that shit if you ugly. You try that shit if you build like a Pop-Tart box. I double dog dare you to do it. Y'all love to push out this weird narrative because you observed another young lady get away with it. When the reality of the truth is, her current partner is a loser. He is moist, and he's willing to put up with any old shit just to have access to an attractive woman. Because if he felt like he had multiple options, he would have been walked away. The minute you attempted to belittle him. Because when you try this narrative on the men that you find attractive, we know what the ending results are. He gets your homegirl pregnant, or he ends up cheating on you for multiple different women. So please stop influencing the young crowd with this stupidity. Why do you think it's an influx of women at singles events? Why do you think it's an influx of women on the dating apps? Because y'all be capping online. Now here goes the worst part about it. The trade-off for this man allowing you to play in his face and belittle him is having access to your body. So the minute he realized he's not getting those cheeks anymore, that's how you created a stalker. This is where you get those extreme crash outs. Because he knows for a fact you've been degrading him, and he's allowed you to do that for your banana pudding. And once the reality set in that it's over, he's going to start tripping. Now, if you like to further or continue your education, you like a good read, this is one of the many books I like to read. You should also read the audio. You should also read or listen to the audiobook attached to understand your attachment styles. Leave your comment in the comment section. But y'all grown, you can do what y'all want to do.
Yeah, a lot of modern women will try this nonsense, even if they try to do it for the plot. And then they'll mess around and find out, basically. Thinking of the woman who had friends that all three of them were married, and she decided, well, all of them, they want to try to do a TikTok trend to where we tell our husbands we want a divorce. And they thought it was so funny. For two of them, the husbands, kind of begged, hey, can we work this out? Can we go to therapy? Ha ha ha, it's a joke. Then they got to her and it was her turn. And she said, well, I don't really want to do it. I don't know if my husband's going to go for that. He don't really seem like the guy that likes that type of stuff. No, you need to do it. It's so funny. It's hilarious, yada, yada, yada. She went on ahead in there and did it. And the husband turned back around and said, yeah, okay, let's see how we can put this thing into motion. And now she has to go somewhere in different places asking people how to repair her relationship, how to get her husband back. Because he said, yeah, let's go through with it.
I always say this to guys too, like being financially stable is really important. Being financially stable is a desirable trait for a woman to look at you and see you that way, but she can't be there for the money. She can't be there for the money. She's got to be there for you. And that money is a bonus. And if that money wasn't there at all, she would be there anyway. Which is why I love when you see relationships where they get together and the guy doesn't have a lot of money. He's working hard. He's a hard worker. He is still paying the bills. He's doing his job as a man, but he's not loaded. And then he acquires that money. And those relationships work a lot of times because she wasn't there for that. She was there for you, and then that came.
Want to know the real reason why you're sad? It's because you prioritize nonsense over meaning, chaos over order, and pleasure over discipline. You've fallen into the exact trap that this society is designed to catch you. So how to escape? Stop wasting your time on Netflix and scrolling. You stop spending time with people whose actions don't line up with their words. And you stop wasting breath talking about what you want to do and start walking, failing, and growing. Follow for more answers to the questions most people avoid. God bless.
Because then if I say, well, that's what a man's supposed to do, what's a woman supposed to do? Don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
So it's evolving to become kind of like a chopping block of male standards.
That's what I see. Like, but so which direction do men go to? Do they fall into the feminism and just feeding the fire, or like by supplying the women with what they're demanding and calling for, or
feminists don't date feminist men. There's actually a whole thing about this on Reddit where they think that men in the feminist movement are weird. A lot of feminist women ironically want conservative males, but these conservative males don't have their views, so they end up going to these quote-unquote progressive guys, but they don't really like them because they don't see. This is the thing, we're trying to run away from nature. We're trying to run away from what we actually want. A woman wants a dominant individual who's able to lead, period. Amen. Okay. Everything else is just societal engineering.
Okay, I'm about to say something that's been really, really irritating me lately. I have a complaint that I need to make regarding this dumbass gender war. So somehow feminism has taught women this dumb idea that when men are actually being polite and when men are showing any sort of chivalrous act or any act of kindness, doing anything nice for a woman, somehow in her tiny little smooth brain does she actually think that the man is doing it because he wants something in fucking return. You realize how dumb you sound, right? Some men are actually taught to be gentlemen, to be respectful, to actually care, to give the idea that their job in their future, boys, young teenage boys to adult young men, they are taught to protect and provide. Funny, right? The thing that you dumb bitches ask for out of a man. But in your tiny little smooth brain, you still believe that men do it just for what? Because of their feelings? Because of their ego? Because of whatever the fuck you guys are assuming? No, they do it because they're taught to do it. Meanwhile, what the fuck are you guys being taught to do? Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are taught to be independent women that don't need no man. But we'll still bitch and moan if the guy doesn't open the door for you. We'll still bitch and moan if the guy doesn't pay for the bill on the first date. We'll bitch and moan if he doesn't come in your defense when you start some bullshit in the street. And then proceed to say that women are not obligated to respond to any act of kindness. Are you for real? Because my mama had always taught me that as a lady, you are to respect a gentleman. But they don't talk about that. Instead, they're always talking about how a man is supposed to behave, what a man is supposed to be doing, what a boy is supposed to be taught at a young age on how to treat a lady. Yet, women aren't taught shit but to just sit there and say a man is supposed to respect a lady's choice. So I guess in your world view, we're just supposed to just sit there, look pretty, and treat men like they are our personal servants. Like, I can't quite fathom where this stemmed from, but I'm going to assume feminism is one of them. And this is why I'm glad my mom taught me the things that I was taught as a young lady. And this is why the outcome of that means that I have a man who actually takes care of me, and I don't have to work or do shit but just clean the house, cook meals, and take care of the kid. And I don't have to worry about an allowance because I have access to all the money. Go fucking figure, right?
Some of these women know that men are raised this way. They know that men are raised to be respectful. They know that men are raised to be chivalrous. They know that men are raised to be gentlemen. But they don't care. They don't care. That's why they still disrespect the man. I want you to give me what I want, when I want it, how I want it, and then when I get bored, then I'm going to try to replace you.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name? What's your name?
My name's Tori.
Tori, how old are you?
33.
Over there,
it looked like
when
everybody
ended up
popped their
popping.
balloon, actually.
My balloon.
because I just don't feel we're matched.
And is he someone that's your type?
Yes, actually, I like the overcoat.
I just don't feel our connection, our physical connection. Yeah.
Fine with me.
Her aesthetic just a little too hood for me.
You're absolutely right. I'm actually very hood from the east side of Detroit, and I love that about me.
Yes, ma'am.
And is he someone that's your type?
Yes, I love his necklace, and I like his outfit as well.
Appreciate you, baby.
I don't know about the glasses, but the outfit it's given. I'm good on the glasses.
I don't, like, do you smoke?
Smoke weed every day. Faithfully.
Just look a bit smoked out. No disrespect, but yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Trust me, I'm not tripping. All I do is smoke. I don't drink. I don't smoke cigarettes. So, everybody has their vices. And I done been through some shit living in Detroit. So if all I do is smoke, I'll take that.
Yeah, I smoke gas too. Yeah, it's a limit, so. Yeah.
I'm getting more. You actually remind me of one of my coworkers when I used to work for an airline. I like the raw realness to you. So I don't think it's too hood, but I know you have a genuine heart, and I feel like people don't give you the time of day because they think you're too hood. Nothing against you, bro, but the realest people I know are probably the ones that are considered hood. So, yeah.
Okay.
Love the hairstyle. I love a classic hot top, and you got the high fade. I love that, and I love the suit. It actually looks nice. Some people in suits be looking like clowns, but you actually put that on.
Just felt like you went out, you got your hair done, you got your nails done, and I feel like your friends did you dirty. Whoever your friends is, they did you dirty, because it's like, as a woman, sometimes it's good to know, like, your style, especially if you come into something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your friend should have told you, girl, like, this outfit is not gonna work. Something closed toes, something probably a little bit longer to cover your knees. You know what I mean? Like, cover up a little bit, because you did all that, and I feel like the outfit kind of ruined it, because you went. I'm pretty sure you spent money on your hair, your nails, and all that. So I feel like that was a disservice your friend did to you. So I'm calling out your friends, not you.
Did you consult with your friends before this?
It's so funny because actually you're absolutely 100% right. This outfit is not my aesthetic. I put this on to be more conservative, to try to fit what I've already seen in the conservative. Yeah, I usually don't dress like this. So I just wanted to try something different, and no, I did not consult my friends, but I'm pretty sure if I would have, they would have been like, take that off.
Okay.
It's giving church lady, I'm ready for the offering.
What church are you going to?
I mean, I don't know. That's what it was giving for me, it's giving the doors of the church are open. I don't know.
Or something. Like, I feel like
the hood churches, not the ones,
When you said conservative, I had to really look.
I mean, this is my conservative.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm my conservative. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's just the whole thing, just your appearance, your nails, your fit, the smoking. It's just not for me.
And is he someone that's for you?
I would say yes, but the pants is giving. It's Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Don't get me wrong, I do like the watch. The watch is nice, but what's the point of the watch if... oh my God, you're forced.
What's wrong with his shoes?
Yeah, you know what? It gives you doobie and ease. It gives you just came from a hood, a court appearance. Yeah, I would say no, breaking and entering. I'm sorry. Face is cute though. Dimples is cute. Outfit, no. We probably actually go good together because your outfit suck, my outfit suck. We might be a match. You know what?
Definitely not. I don't have any hood background whatsoever, and you just nah.
Bobby and I'm 31. Just the outfit. She seemed dope. Like, I think we'll be like good friends.
And now is he someone that's your type?
No, you look like a store runner. Your chains look terrible. I don't know why you have the toothpick. It's giving granddaddy, and your pants are tight as fuck. I'm not gonna care. I love that you match the Adidas with the shoes, but your outfit is crazy. And then you got the two ponytails like you Lil Yachty. Okay. I don't know what's going on with it. So it would be a no for me. Like the height though, and the skin color.
Same.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, let's head on back. All right, well, unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped, but thank you so much for coming on. I'll take the mic. Let's give it up for her, guys. Give it up for me.
No, not the hood churches. Not the hood churches at all. Them church mothers would have said, "No, baby, you need to put some on. Here's something to cover up your legs. We're going to give you a sheet." They wouldn't have said nothing like that. She seems like a cool person, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Good looking on your nails and your hair. Yeah, definitely that. But they right. You need to find like a little bit better style to dress. And if that's conservative for you, we got a problem.
Women are aroused with their ears. Men are aroused with their eyes. That's why weak guys watch porn and women read 400-page smut novels. That single fact explains why most men will fail with women. You think attraction is visual. Abs, haircut, watch, hypercar. Congratulations. All you did was impress other men. She does not care. She's waiting for a guy to say something that shatters her boredom. Your grandfather understood this. He did not perform for women. He talked down to them like Sean Connery. He spoke like the room belonged to him. You keep bone mashing or mewing your jawlines while a better man upgrades his speaking ability. He's more articulate. And the man who controls the conversation controls all of the attraction.
Even more reason not to get married.
I married the nice guy. The guy who made me laugh. I married the guy who was stable, who didn't yell. I married the guy who wasn't afraid to get down on the floor and play with kids. I married the guy who laughed really loudly, who didn't seem to care if anybody was watching. I married the guy who was soft with me, who listened to me on the phone for hours. I married the nice guy. I married the nice guy when I was 23 years old. I married the guy who'd come from a family who felt like life is hard, we're not going to make it easy on you. And what's funny is he married the nice girl. The girl who did everything to please somebody else, who molded herself to be the epitome of what other people wanted me to be. He married the girl that said, yes, let me show up and do more. He married the girl who said, I have absolutely no needs. None. Why would I have needs when I can?
And this is a prime example. Women, they are willing to give up their family for happiness. And men, we are the complete opposite.
Show up and take care of you. He married the girl who said, I am low maintenance. Just like one of the guys. I'll sit and watch sports with you for hours. You need to watch a rom-com? No, I'm good. It's okay. We'll do this. We'll do what you want to do. 20 years later, after realization after realization, after year, realizing this isn't what I signed up for. This isn't what I thought marriage was going to be.
And that's marriage for you. Marriage is going to change throughout the years as you both grow. That's a part of it. Before you get married, you should go into it even understanding that that's the way it is.
The struggles that we've had aren't getting any better. They just seem to be replicating themselves and getting worse. I started looking around at my kids and seeing children who needed more from their parents.
Yeah, fellas, prime example. Don't even waste y'all times with getting married, man. Women, they feel one way this day, the next day.
¿Peleaste? Sí. ¿Ganaste? No, perdí por decisión unánime.
Wow, te vieron aquí.
Hey, girl, let me tell you something. Whenever a man talks to another man, you gotta learn to be respectful.
You're right.
Hold on, let me tell you something. Me, one thing I would never do.
See, he was almost right. He was almost right. See, I wouldn't have even taken out that time to explain that to Shorty. Like, Marquette, why not? Aren't you a teacher? Yeah, I teach a lot of things, but check this out. You can't turn a lion into a vegetarian. You can't turn a flamingo into a meat eater. That chick probably is a meat eater. But here's the point. She's already wired. She's already wired in the wrong way. Low key, I try to stay away from Latinas anyways. Unless they Mexican, I will take a traditional Mexican woman. But I stay away from Latinas in general because the culture ain't right. A lot of Black American women, the culture ain't right. But when two grown men are talking and Shorty try to insert herself in the conversation, oh, hell no. Yeah. A good woman is like a shadow. Marquette, what say you? Yeah, a good woman's like a shadow, which is to say she's always behind a man. She ain't out in front. She's not next to me like a peer. A good woman's like a shadow. You don't see them at night. They at the house on the low. When she's trying to get all this airtime and attention and have conversations with grown men in general, that's outrageous. It lets you know her nature. But here's the other thing you probably didn't notice in the video. When he starts to correct her, she's like, oh, I got it. Trying to shut him down and stop him from correcting her, which is an indication that her parents never taught and disciplined her. She's hard-headed. That's why in the first place, I would have never corrected her. I'd have just kept it P. I'd have just watched her start running her yap, get out of pocket. That'd have been the last time she saw the big homie. You did?
So I actually disagree. So from the clip, it looks like they were just kind of standing side by side. And the dude was asking him a question. And then she just decided, hey, I'm going to ask a question as well because I'm curious. I don't think there's a problem with that. If she wants to ask a question, I think what she did wrong is he was still talking. He asked the guy a question. The guy was trying to say something and he was giving him an answer. And then she kind of started talking as well. I don't even know if they know the guy. They know the guy's family just from that little clip. But I don't know, man. Like if you have somebody, I think it's all right to, because you're in conversation. You're going to want your woman to be able to have a conversation, to hold a conversation. She don't need to be just standing there looking stupid. Like, do you have anything to say? Do you have anything to add to the conversation? Do you want to be a part of the conversation? But if she's over talking, then that's where the problem comes in, right? So if I were her in this situation, I would have just, the next time, basically, if you have something to ask, you just let him get out whatever he's trying to say and whatever's going on. It's just normal. It's just common sense conversation is really all it is. Like if somebody, whenever they're done answering a question, then you say, oh, so, how does your eye feel? How's that doing? How's that going? Oh, it feels all right. It feels all right. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Yeah, my dad was a boxer, this. Because you're trying to create a connection. It is really all it is. You're interested in the fight. I mean, y'all backstage, I'm assuming. And if you talking to him after the fight, you backstage, it's like, man, it's a really cool experience. My man brought me backstage. I got to meet one of the boxers, one of the fighters, and man, I got to ask him a question. That's stuff that you can put on your Instagram. You trying to have an experience. My man took me out tonight. Me and the, guy and my man or whatever and whatnot, we kind of stand side by side and take a picture, and then y'all might go to a restaurant and have something to eat. You take a picture of the food. Just women like that type of stuff. So you put that on your Instagram. And, oh man, that's so cool. That's an experience. And then you didn't just stand there. Now some women want to do that. They don't really have much to say because they just kind of chilling. But if she wanted to ask a question and she had something to say, it's like, okay. Well, and then she asked a question after he's done talking. But that guy can't get his response out because you already over talking him.
¿Peleaste? Sí. ¿Ganaste? No, perdí por decisión unánime.
Wow, te vieron aquí.
Hey, girl, let me tell you something. Whenever a man talks to another man, you gotta learn to be respectful.
You're right.
Hold on, let me tell you something. Me, one thing I would never do is talk to another woman in front of you because it's disrespectful. The minute a man can even create any conversation with you, guess what that means? That means he has access to you. A man that has access to you has momentum and has a little bit of potential.
I apologize.
So this is the original video. Essentially what the man is saying is he's asking a question, starts off and said, did you fight? And then the other guy says, yes. And the man comes back and he says, did you win? And then the guy says, no, I lost. And so that's when the woman jumps in and says, she's pointing to her face or whatever, and she's saying, they hit you there. And then that's when the guy jumps in. Like, this is the original clip. And that's why when the guy jumps in and he starts, you know, talking about, I would never talk to another woman or whatnot. I don't understand that. I really don't. If y'all are standing around having a conversation, unless she genuinely does not have anything to add, that's not automatically giving place to anything. It's just me asking the question. It's just me being a part of the conversation. That's literally it.
¿Peleaste? Sí. ¿Ganaste?
No, perdí por decisión unánime.
Wow, te dio con aquí.
And it almost looks like she waited till they were done.
Te dio con aquí.
Hey, girl, let me tell you.
He's just mad that she was talking to him.
Te dio con aquí.
Hey, girl, let me tell you.
The question was actually done. He was actually done with his question.
¿Peleaste?
Sí.
¿Ganaste?
I fought.
No, perdí por decisión
No, I didn't win.
unánime.
Oh, man, that sucks.
Wow,
And then that's when she comes in, she's asking the question.
te dio
What's going on with your eye?
con aquí.
Hey, girl.
And that's when he gets upset. I guess he's thinking that, well, he said what he was thinking. Like, if you do that, then you're giving place for another man to make a connection with you. That woman might not want that man. She just asked a question. I don't even know if that woman has a dad that used to box or brothers that used to watch boxing. That's what I'm saying. That's why I disagree with this, because she might have just been just talking, being a part of the conversation. If I have like a quote unquote VIP experience and I'm not asking questions, if I go backstage and I don't say nothing to Beyonce, I'm an idiot. I didn't have, man, so, you know, how was this in comparison to Destiny's Child? Oh, man, you know, it was nice. I miss my girls. Yeah, man, that's pretty cool. That's the extent of what she asked. That's about the extent of what she asked. Is, you know, it was a simple question. How was it? Like, how's your eye doing? That was it. You guys got to chill on this one.
Always move at your own time and never on a woman's. This is not a democracy. This is an authoritarian government. So when you're dealing with a woman, it's either your way or she just has to go find another roster to be on and to abide by that rule set. We can't be doing these negotiation factors no more. As a man, once you build your life, she has to align with that. She doesn't align with that life, you got to tell her to go find another one. I'm not arguing with nobody, going back and forth, trying to express myself, explain myself. I set my terms, I set my boundaries. And from there, I just move on and go forward. So she has to align with that. I'm telling you, gentlemen, you have to choose a path of least resistance. When you're trying to get these girls and you got to do so much to train her, to get her to respect you, to get her to communicate properly, you're going to be lost, man. Like, real bosses, bro, they're going to tell their employees one time, and then after the second, third strike, guess what? Terminated. You got to just cut the contract short and early, gentlemen. Remember, it's trust fund baddies only, man. Pour no more.
Want her to be a little bit jealous. You want her to wonder, like, what is he doing? Should I have sent that text? You know, like, because the more she starts second guessing what she's doing, and the more she's wondering, like, oh, does this guy like me? Or did I say the wrong thing? Or, is he out with another girl? The more they think like that, the more they're actually going to get attracted to you, because what they're doing in their mind is they're fixating on you. And what do you do when you fixate on something? Obviously assume that, you like it, right? Because you're not going to fixate on something that you don't like. So she's going to convince herself that she likes you more than she does, and she's thinking about you all the time.
I don't give a fuck about no
I'll get them to come and
Ain't no thing coming through that door. Ain't no thing coming through that door. Like the fuck I said. Like the fuck I said.
coming through that door.
Okay, we don't see.
We don't see.
We don't see.
Period.
Do you hear what the fuck you saying?
Yeah, do you hear what the
You
fuck
saying
I
this not my
said?
fucking son.
He's not. Oh, but so well.
No, I swear to fucking God, bro.
Bro, get the fuck on. Touch me again. Touch me again.
Oh, I swear.
Touch me again. Touch me again. Okay then.
Bro. Alright.
Matter of fact, let me call my niggas.
Call him.
Put your hands
Call
on
him.
this fucker.
Call him.
Get the fuck on.
Call him.
Get on.
Call him.
Get
You said it's not my fucking son.
Oh, fuck him. I'm playing.
Put your hand on yourself!
He's not your
You
son.
stupid motherfucker!
Oh, he's not your son.
I swear.
Oh, he's not your son.
Bro,
He's not your son.
I'm about to blow your shit out, bro. I put this on my Jesus Christ, I'm about to blow your shit out, bro.
Watch out, man.
You're not even on the phone. You're not even on the phone. You hold yourself. Who you the fuck is, bro?
Come on, you wanna fight? Come on.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro.
Come on, where you going?
Put my shoes on.
I'm about to call the cops on your ass. Where the fuck my phone go?
Call him.
Where my phone go?
Call him.
Where the fuck my
Call
phone
him.
go? Where the fuck my phone go? Get on.
Go.
Bye.
Go.
Get the fuck
I'm
out.
talking about
Get out.
Go.
Get the fuck out. Get out. I don't want you here. His real daddy got to move in with us. Period. Get the fuck out. You want to throw your shoes on?
This is my child. I don't give a fuck about
He's
what
not your son.
You sound dumb as hell, bro.
He's not your son.
You sound dumb as hell, bro.
DNA is gonna prove.
Ain't no fucking DNA. Fuck DNA. Fuck all that, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that. All this,
DNA is gonna prove.
bro. I've been busting my ass taking care of my son, bro. I've been busting my ass, bro, going to work, buying everything he needed, bro. I'm busting my ass, loving this boy like this is my child. And you mean to tell me it's not my son?
I mean, you can still be a part of his life, but you're not his
Do you know
daddy.
what the fuck you saying?
You're not his real daddy. His real daddy gotta be in his life. And I'm not about to sit here and do that to you.
Bro.
You can still be in his life. You just
You
not
hear
his
what the fuck
daddy.
you saying?
He's not gonna be calling
Do you
you
hear
daddy.
what the hell you're saying? You sounding real retarded.
Alright.
You really speaking dumb nonsense, bro.
Okay. Can you give me my child?
I'm not giving you shit. It's my son.
Can you give me my child?
I'm not giving, bro.
Come on, cause his daddy about to be pulling up.
Bro.
Come on, his daddy about to be pulling up.
You got to get out of there, bro. You don't want to fool around and do something that you're going to regret later. It's a long time sitting in prison. It's going to be a lonely time. And really, honestly, and truly, prison is so serious, you don't want to waste it on losers.
Gotcha. Oh, that was scary. That was scary. It's okay to feel scared. It's okay to feel scared. That was scary.
Was it scary, or did she just get scared or surprised? I thought this was so weird. Parts of it I actually liked. Okay, so it's the part I thought it was so weird. Nuances, right? This page is about nuances. Was to say this was so scary. So to me, and what I do in coaching, when we speak like that, when we say like something was a certain way, we are emphasizing the idea of that it's scary versus actually recognizing that everything is an interpretation. Everything that we react to emotionally is often to do with an interpretation of event. Maybe it was scary, maybe it was surprising, maybe it was fun, maybe it was a bunch of different things. Now, with my son, when he does something like that, she says, don't say you're okay. I say that to my son all the time. You're okay. Nothing happened. You might feel scared, and I might emphasize that point like, oh, did you feel scared? I get that you feel scared. I get that. But I would never say this is scary, because that emphasizes an idea that an interpretation is a fact. And to me, that creates very weak people. You know, like this is automatically, someone might say, talking to you on a camera is scary. I'm having fun talking to you. But imagine if I always thought it was scary, I wouldn't do it. So there's an element to this where it's like, yes, affirm the feeling. I get that you felt scared. Do you feel scared? Like my son was scared of thunder the other night. He's like, I'm so scared. He says it so cutely. And I'm like, oh, did the thunder scare you? It's surprising, yeah? And here I'm actually helping him flip the context of the experience. That surprised you. You didn't expect that. That's a much more powerful way to look at some event that might appear scary and then go, you know what, I'm actually not scared of that anymore. I'm actually becoming quite resilient. So part of this, I think, will lead to your kid being not resilient, and part of this, I think, is really valuable. What do you guys think?
I think the way in which some of these ladies raise, I mean, obviously, you know, some things you say and don't say, you know, just because it could be damaging to the kid and you just say it as something that your parents used to say to you. Got it, right? But I think you have a push for, you know, this sort of policing of words. Like, don't say you're okay. Well, as a man, it's my job to push my kids forward. And so therefore, if they're afraid of something, We say, how you feeling? I'm scared. I say, okay, all right. It's okay. It's okay. You're all right. Right? If I fall down and scrape my knee, don't say you're afraid. I will, or don't say you're okay. I will say you're okay. You haven't died yet. You're all right. We'll look at it. We can manage it. We can get through it. We can get over the hump. So if I'm saying, or basically as a man, if I'm assessing the situation and I'm trying to figure out what it is that's wrong, and we figure out what's wrong, it's a mechanism to calm the nervous system. I know you got to do it your way or whatever, but it's a mechanism to calm it. Hey, you're all right. Everything's okay. You're going to be good. Don't worry about it. I got you. Right? So it's just different styles of parenting. But when you say, really honestly and truly, I don't think it even mattered. Right? But I would say saying you're okay and, just letting the child know you're there is, I think, the biggest and most important takeaway.